All right, welcome to Two Woke Boys. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together, we are two
Woke Boys.
All right, episode 110 of the Two Woke Boys. We are coming at you here from the studio in Los Angeles, California. Beautiful, sunny Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not a holiday that I get mixed up with Memorial Day all the time.
Right.
I don't completely get the difference.
Yes. Well, yeah, for our dumb listeners who don't understand, and not for you, because you obviously know what it is.
I know the difference. It's not just a day I get off of work and barbecue.
No.
It's not that.
No.
For both days.
No.
It's a different thing.
For our dumb listeners who don't know, Labor Day celebrates the workers of the country, the laborers.
This is our favorite holiday.
Yes.
Because we love workers.
Right.
Although we aren't technically workers because we don't have jobs.
Yeah, well, this is a job.
That's what we say. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We say it's a job.
We do a full hour every week.
Yeah.
We have an hour work week.
I know.
That's tough.
Yeah. What I will say, we do call it work, but typically people are paid for work.
Yeah.
And they're not paid enough. And that's why we got to take down the system to get us paid more for the work that we're putting in.
Right.
Now, given we don't have a boss or anyone to really complain to because this isn't like an actual place of work.
Yeah.
But we should get paid more.
Yeah, we should.
By the government, I guess.
Yeah.
That's who should pay us.
Right.
This should be a government-funded
podcast. Well, I mean, we're saying
exactly what they
saying
want
all the
us
right
to say.
things. Yeah.
So what the fuck?
We're carrying water for the government message. So why are they not giving us money?
I don't know. That's what's crazy.
Student loan forgiveness. How about woke boy forgiveness?
Yeah. Which we don't need to be forgiven because we've never done anything wrong.
Except by our exes who have accused us of doing all sorts of
but those
impropriety.
Are dumb bitches that need to not be listened
They are
to.
dumb bitches, but also they should forgive us because enough time has passed and we've said we're sorry. Just forgive us.
I'm sorry, babe. Take me back.
Yeah. Can't you see the sincerity in Chris's eyes?
Serious.
Yeah.
And if you want me to say your name, I'm not specifically saying your name because this does apply to several people.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry and take me back. Come on. Please. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. Remember us? How good that was?
Remember how good it was?
Remember how good it was when we did that stuff? That stuff we did together?
Right. Those first 2 weeks. Remember those?
Remember our first date where we went on the thing that you remember that we did? Remember that?
Yeah.
How good that was?
Yeah.
And it's a generic, I'm being as generic as possible to be as broad to every
cover
relationship
all your
I've
bases.
ever been in. Remember how good it was with us?
Well, I can be a little more specific. I can say, remember those first 2 weeks when I was love bombing you?
Oh,
and I was
atomic love bombing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just in there, just constantly like, good morning, babe, sending you those texts. Good morning, beautiful. Good night, babe.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love you so much. You're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Remember those first 2 weeks when I was doing that?
Yeah.
And then after that, you're like, what happened? You've changed when I just completely severed all contact. I just went from total love bombing and I just pulled the rug.
Yeah. She's
from
like,
underneath.
what are you up to? And you're like, just red for days.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. In all caps.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 3 days after, like, hey, babe, what's up?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But remember how good those first 2 weeks are?
Don't remember that part.
Just remember the first 2 weeks, kind of before you knew who I was or really knew much about my history or personality.
She didn't know who you. She doesn't know who you are now. That's not what it is. Things were when
the real me was the first 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
That's important to know. When you meet us, the thing that we tell you right away before you know anything about us at all, that's who we really are.
That's our most authentic self. The first 2 weeks of the relationship, when we're trying our best to just impress you in every way possible. That's when we're being as real and authentic and genuine as possible.
That's when, that's how we are.
Yeah,
we're the most good people, and that's what we really are.
Yeah.
for sure. We're not total scumbags.
And then the stuff after that where you said like we were really distant and cold and mean and cheated, possessive, manipulative.
Yeah. All that stuff is like, that's not us.
That wasn't the real us.
That doesn't sound like us at all.
No.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, so just give us another chance.
I'm not mean. It's just you're not listening to me.
Right.
You know, I'm not yelling. It's just you're not hearing me when I tell you what to do in a normal tone. So I have to say it louder.
Yeah.
For the people in the back.
Nice.
And that's you.
I'm not violent. The hole is punched in the wall.
Yeah.
There's no victim. It's a victimless act.
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Yeah.
In fact, you're creating a job for the,
plaster
guy.
Yeah.
My light is on. All right. There we go.
So, yeah, I'm just helping the economy when I punch the wall.
Yeah, you're just creating jobs for people. I thought I turned the thing off.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. It's on silent.
You're just being hit up by a lot of people.
It's definitely not a softball group chat that's going to be lit up for the next 45 minutes. But yeah.
So Labor Day
is important. We care about work, and if you're out there and you used to talk to us, maybe for Labor Day, we've been working on ourselves.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, this is a self-care podcast.
Yeah. Mental health podcast.
And when you say self-care, we don't mean that we only care about ourselves and no one else. That's not what we mean.
No.
We mean we take a mental day.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Sometimes you just got to take a day.
Sometimes you got to take a day, and sometimes that day is a month.
And sometimes that month is a year.
Yeah.
Or multiple years.
Yeah. And sometimes that's just how we are. And you just got to, but our mental health is the most important thing.
Yeah. Mental health is so important. And our thoughts go out to all the laborers and workers for Labor Day. But we hope you weren't doing the, I'm going to go out and barbecue and throw some burgers on the grill and throw the ball around. We hope you weren't doing that.
Cornhole.
Yeah. Right. We hope you weren't doing that. We hope you were fighting for workers' rights.
Yeah.
Raising the minimum wage, helping to strengthen unions. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah.
You better not have been celebrating. And we're not just upset because we weren't invited to any Labor Day cookouts or get-togethers and that we had to crash them and were kicked out of a bunch of different ones.
In fact,
it's not that.
In support of the Starbucks people trying to unionize, I went and bought Starbucks yesterday for Labor Day.
Okay. Isn't that kind of the opposite of what they want you to do?
No, I'm trying to support the workers of Starbucks. So I went to a worker at Starbucks and was like, yo, give me a coffee, bitch.
Yeah.
And they were like,
but the money goes to the corporation.
At Starbucks.
No, they still make
I handed a worker my $9 for that coffee. So obviously, I'm supporting the workers.
So you tip them also?
No. What are you kidding me? It's like $9 for a coffee.
Okay. The tip is what would go to the workers. The rest goes to the company.
I'm handing the money directly to an employee
and then
they
put the money into the cash register.
That I'm sure is equally distributed.
No,
that's what they're fighting for. See, that's what this is all about.
Yeah, I'm not sure you totally understand the concept of a store.
The workers at Starbucks unionizing by going to Starbucks and getting a large latte.
And not tipping.
Yes.
And bringing your desktop computer in and setting up shop.
And staying there for 6 hours.
Right.
Yeah. Here's the other thing about the tipping thing.
Yeah.
If you tip the employee at Starbucks, what you're saying is, I'm going to foot the cost because your employer is not paying you enough. But if I don't tip, then eventually the employer will have to pay you more.
Okay.
See how that works?
It just sounds like a way for you to get out of tipping.
It's not that at all.
Okay.
It's not that.
Okay, because that's what it kind of sounds
tipping,
like.
They should be paid a
fair wage.
A fair wage.
Yeah.
And by fair wage, I mean, how the fuck are you charging me $9 for a goddamn coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's really nice of you, Chris. And so we hope you weren't having fun for labor. How could you have fun in a time like
day
the
off?
Cognitive dissonance required
to have
fun in America on a day off?
Yeah.
Are you
with
fucking
how it
kidding
is
me?
right now?
Yeah.
Which is better than it was when there was a Cheeto president.
Right.
That was much worse, for sure.
True, but this is the second worst era to ever live in America. After the worst era, which was Cheeto.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second worst era to ever live. It is the worst time in America for people of color.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
it is the worst. Yeah, I can't think of a worse time.
No, it definitely.
Yeah. White supremacy is at an all-time high in this country.
It's at the peak of white supremacy.
Can't think of a worse time for women. You know, the misogyny is as bad as it's ever been.
I mean, we had to remove Andrew Tate from online.
Yeah.
From existing completely online in every way, shape, and form.
Which we are thrilled about, by the way. And if you're a woman who's impressed by the fact that we've said that, hit us up in our DMs.
We said that misogyny is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that guy wasn't just making jokes mostly.
No, and just like going for like shock value and clickbait.
Yeah. Those weren't shock value jokes.
No.
At all.
No.
Those were dead serious
real
points.
Things with real consequences.
Those are his beliefs.
Violent consequences. Because words are violence. We can't stress that enough. Words are violence. If someone says something that you don't like, that's a violent act. And you should be able to retaliate by hurting them, fighting them, maybe even trying to kill them.
Yeah.
As the case in the Salman Rushdie attack, you know, when that guy rushed the stage and tried to stab him to death with a knife. Yeah, he was defending himself
against a book.
Salman Rushdie's book, which, by the way, the guy said he didn't even read.
Okay.
But he knew what it was about. Yeah, he knew. He knew it was insulting to Islam. Someone told him. So like a friend of a friend of a friend who read the book. Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, yo, that guy was talking shit about you.
Right.
And then you're like, what'd he say? It's like, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's on site now.
Nice.
And that's how this guy was.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what we will do, by the way.
Yeah,
if we ever hear you're talking shit about the boys, good luck.
Yeah, it's on site.
Like, you may look at us and think we're like these beta males, like beta.
The future is going to be female because you're going to be dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You may look at us and see like no toxic masculinity, like these male feminists, like beta guys who would never harm a fly. But don't get it twisted. We will fucking kill you.
We will smoke you, bitch.
Like, we can't help. Like, we want to rid ourselves of our toxic masculinity, but we are very alpha and masculine and just high key, just so jacked, and we'll just fucking kill you if we need to.
All right, we're back.
All right. So yeah, we will, like I was saying, like, we will kill you if we have to.
If someone talks shit about us, we will come to your place.
Yeah. Even if there's just a rumor of someone talking shit, like you said. Like, we don't have to see any evidence of anything.
Or if we think you're like if you're mutual friends with a girl that maybe this girl doesn't even know we exist, but we are kind of interested.
Yeah.
And then we follow her from a fake account and we know that you're friends with her. We're going to see what's up.
Yeah.
We're going to come see what's going on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just the way the boys are.
That's right. So yeah, there is some problematic things going on with climate change. Maybe do something about the environment much.
Yeah, maybe don't be so shitty to the environment, people.
Yeah. So we are recording this a little bit in advance, but at the time of this recording,
we know it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is a tropical system that they're saying is likely to happen within the coming week. So by the time this podcast drops,
like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, some people might call this climate change thing, they might call it hurricane season.
Right.
Which happens every year. And hurricanes happen around this time every single year forever.
Yeah. But that's climate change.
But this one's bad. So it's obviously worse.
Yeah. And so it's as a named tropical system, but they don't have the name yet. It better not be a woman's name because, for far too long, storms have been named after women, like Hurricane Katrina, right?
Wait, wasn't there like Hurricane Andrew?
Yeah.
What was that?
I guess
that
was a guy.
Patriarchy.
Yeah.
And that one was stronger than Katrina, right?
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Which is
I thought
fucking
Katrina was
bullshit.
like the worst one.
Yeah,
or was it just because the levees broke? And,
yeah, it hit a bunch of poor people, so
yeah,
their shit was all fucked up anyway. So that's why it sucked for them.
Yeah, got
I
it.
don't remember. I don't know. But
okay,
we'll assume.
But Katrina, isn't that a little racist? Like,
it did hit the black people area too.
Yeah,
that's the other problem with it.
Right.
Yeah,
And what are other female hurricanes that have happened? Hurricane Ida, Irene, Ida, I think.
Hurricane. Yeah, I don't really know, but
yeah.
Are they always named girl names? Is that a thing?
I don't know. But there was like Hurricane Harvey, which was a man.
See, gendering storms is bad.
Not okay.
No.
Yeah.
Because like, is a storm supposed to have a penis or something? Maybe a hurricane's a woman because it has that hole in the middle. It's like a pussy, maybe. Maybe it's like that.
Yeah, the eye of the storm.
The eye of the storm, but it's actually, we know what it is. It's not an eye.
Yeah. Well, as we've talked about before.
Because it's also, it's good to be in the center of it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's very still.
Yeah, the eye of the storm.
That's where you want to be.
Right. So
like
as,
vagina.
And I've said this before on the show, like hurricanes are kind of metaphorical and like representative of the world right now. Everything is spinning around, right, out of control. Everything's going crazy. The world is collapsing.
Yeah.
But in the center of the storm is the eye of the storm. And that's where you can find us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we're storm chasers.
Yeah. Stick with me. So, So if you're a woman out there who is like, you're dealing with like the anxiety. You're spinning. You just feel like you're spinning around.
Category 5.
Right.
Spinning
you're just
like
spinning
crazy.
around and there's no.
And you're wet. Water
just so wet.
You're so wet.
Yeah. And just drenched.
Yeah.
And just water all around. Just this is crazy.
Everyone's getting squirted on.
Yeah.
Because you're just so wet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't know what to do. Like there's no relief or reprieve from the storm. Come to the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
And that's where you will find us.
Yeah. Come meet the meteorologist boys.
That's right.
Yeah.
In our studio.
We knew you were coming.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah.
We were pointing at a screen. We were like, she's gonna come over.
Right.
See over here.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see right here.
This was happening, and now you see she's gonna come right.
And if we look at the 24-hour forecast, we see nothing much happening through most of the day. But as we approach the 2 a.m. on Saturday mark, we see that there's a influx of fluid, wetness.
It's just so wet
and
around
fluidity.
2 a.m. on a Saturday.
And we got a real torrential downpour coming in.
It's going to be pouring.
Right at that 2 a.m. on a Saturday.
And it's like, you see this, we're going to zoom in on the chart, and it zooms into our apartment. And it's like right over our bed.
Right.
It's like, it's going to get real wet.
Yeah, this is going to be the real
if you're in
center.
this area and it's just like a bed, it's like the screen is just your bed.
Yeah.
If you're in this area, you are going to get soaked.
Yeah. It's the splash zone.
Yeah.
So you better back up.
Yeah. There's going to be several inches of rain, and it's going to be at least 8.
Wow.
Maybe 8.5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't need 8.5 inches in order to feel sufficiently soaked.
Yeah. For sure.
Sometimes just the average amount of rainfall will be enough.
Which is because you wouldn't prepare for that much because you'd be like, that's normal, but it's not normal.
Yeah.
You're going to really get it.
Yeah. From what I hear, 5 inches is the average of rainfall, and that is a lot still.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's very true.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So that's, there's going to be rain.
There's going to be, and it's going to get wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are also the eye of the storm where we will shelter you and heal you from the madness surrounding you.
If you're in the eye, though, it gets worse immediately after you're in the eye, right? Because it's like it's a circle. So it's going like this. So it's really shitty. Then you're in the eye and you're like, oh, this is chill. And then it gets really shitty.
Like when we send you back out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because look, we can't stop the chaos that is your life.
Right.
Right. You come in here, you're all spinning, you're going crazy, and we're like, hey,
just settle down.
We take our finger and put our finger over your lip like that. We're like, shh,
right.
Come over here.
Right. And she's like talking about her day and how crazy it was. Like, just stop. You're being crazy.
No one cares about your day.
You're being crazy right now.
Your day's over.
Right. Just calm down. We tell you to calm. Women like when you tell them, just calm down. Yeah. Okay. Just calm down.
And she might be like, let go of my arm.
Yeah. But you let go.
You're just like, let go. Like, just let go of your emotions right now.
Yeah. But you do let go.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. For sure. When she lets go of her fucking bullshit.
Right. Which she will.
Yeah. Of course. So, it's just tough to deal with.
So whatever storm is happening, whatever they name it, which hopefully isn't a woman by the time this comes out.
We want them to name it a male name.
Yes.
Right.
But also, wouldn't we advocate for women names, or not because it's associated with like destruction and death, and
why don't they?
So it should be male.
Maybe that's a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe they should name a storm a person that has transitioned, so it's not gendered.
Like that would literally be the name,
like Chaz Bono or something like that.
Okay.
Or that's a person that transitioned, right?
I don't know.
Okay. What about Caitlyn Jenner?
Okay.
Tropical storm Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
Be pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah.
We stan her.
Yeah.
Although not totally, because I think she supported the Cheeto in both elections. So we hate her. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of supporting the Cheeto, Sydney Sweeney is coming under fire right now. The actress from Euphoria.
Pissed.
We are so pissed. So here's what happened.
This is bullshit.
So she's this young blonde actress on Euphoria, and she posted some pictures on Instagram celebrating a surprise birthday party for her mom's 60th birthday. And I don't think there were any incriminating pictures on her Instagram, but on her brother's, there were some shots showing her mom was wearing a red hat, a MAGA style hat that said "Make 60 Great Again."
Yeah, so it was not a MAGA hat,
but we know what she meant.
We know what you mean.
And
by that. I mean, people were wearing hats like that, like "Make America Gay Again."
Make America Gay Again, yeah,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that was ironic.
Right.
We don't. It could be ironic, but we don't think it is. So that's enough to be like,
right.
We gotta.
But also, there was a guy wearing a Thin Blue Line shirt.
That's a big problem.
So we know what these people believe. Okay, they are clearly Republicans.
The Thin Blue Line is the counter movement to Black Lives Matter.
Right.
That was like the police-backed movement, which, as you know, we are very anti-police.
Yeah, we want to abolish the police, but. Yeah, so there were these people wearing this apparel, this like right-wing apparel, and we need to like, her career should be over. She should be kicked off the show. It's like, I'm sorry, when I'm trying to watch a show about teenagers like doing coke off another one's ass.
Yeah.
I want a wholesome, clean family show without any of this Trump bullshit.
Yeah.
All right? Is that too much to ask?
That makes perfect sense to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to find there was like she tweeted something about it after that was kind of like defending her family.
Oh yeah, she did. She's like, you guys are.
Do you have that tweet?
I can probably find it.
Yeah. What? It's Sydney Sweeney.
But yeah, we hope by the time this episode comes out that she's been fired from Euphoria and replaced with us. We could play high school students, right?
For sure.
We're not that far removed from high school.
About it. I mean, there's high school students that have gray in their beard, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, high school kids definitely get beards and probably some gray in there.
Yeah.
You know, because the stress of being a high school student now currently is like
all-time high, because this is the worst that this country's ever been.
It's the worst time to be a high school student ever.
Yeah, so she said, you guys, this is wild. An innocent celebration for my mom's milestone 60th birthday has turned into an absurd political statement, which was not the intention. Please stop making assumptions. Much love to everyone, and happy birthday, Mom. Okay, Sydney, we don't believe you.
Yeah, tell me you're racist without telling me you're racist.
Yeah, love that. Love that. So, Sydney, you should be canceled. You should be kicked off the show and 100%. Replaced with us on Euphoria. 2, you need to apologize, not to the public, but to us specifically, because we are the voice of women. So we are mad, Sydney. You have been a bad girl.
Yeah.
And you need
real
to
bad girl.
And you need to
be disciplined.
Yeah.
We're gonna discipline you real good.
Yeah. So
that whole hurricane thing we were talking about, you're going into the storm.
Yeah.
The storms are brewing.
Yeah. So hit us up in our DMs and apologize to us.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we can't believe that like someone from Idaho has a Republican
That's crazy
family.
that a 60-year-old Idaho person is Republican.
Yeah.
That's crazy. An old person from a red state thinks that they're being Republican.
If you have any family members who are in any way conservative, Trump supporting, or if they've ever voted for a Republican in their life, you should never talk to them again.
Yeah.
You should completely disown them, disavow them, cut ties, never speak to them again.
This is important to go over now because we are entering the fall season, which is there's a lot of family time in the fall.
Yeah.
And it's
also
the
midterms.
The midterms, yeah.
If you don't vote, you're a dope. That was a Jake Novak song.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a fucking fire.
Children dying in the school.
Yeah, that's fire.
But can you tell me why we're not trying to change the rules?
Yeah.
So
we love that.
Yeah. Family time, midterms.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Family time is happening in the fall, which is a perfect time for you to get read up on social issues and just annihilate your family with them.
Yeah.
And you know that they're conservative, right? Go home, and you know how people say don't bring up politics at the dinner table.
We're bringing up politics. That's
all what we brought.
That's all we talk about.
Hey, if you got a cookout, we're bringing political opinions. That's what we. They're like, you're supposed to bring plates, and it's like you can eat off my political opinions.
Nice.
You know.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. We didn't bring any food. You know what we brought? Some fucking knowledge.
Yeah, we brought some good points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat that fucking drumstick on this good point.
Nice. Yeah.
So
that's great. So, and I have something to confess right now. Okay. And this is tough for me to say, but I just want to get out ahead of it in case anyone ever
so you're pre-apologizing.
I'm pre-apologizing.
See, that's how good of people we are. We apologize before anything ever goes wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I have conservative family members. Okay.
How dare you?
It's out there. I said it. But here's the thing. I've completely severed ties with all of them. So I've never talked to them. I haven't talked to them for years. I told them they all suck. They're racist. They're pieces of shit. They deserve to die.
And
they're terrible people.
There's receipts of that online.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All your comments to them are that.
Yeah. So I've completely cut them off. I've severed ties. If like my mom, both my parents have voted Republican before at certain points. They voted for different Republican candidates. So if my mom calls up and says, hey Cole, how are you? Shut the fuck up, Mom. Don't fucking talk to me. Lose my number, bitch. I don't want to talk to you. You stupid racist bitch. Go fuck yourself. Don't call me ever. Go fucking die, you bitch. Fuck you. And that's what you got to say to your mom if she's ever voted for a Republican.
100%.
Yeah. And that's what I've had to say to my mom and my dad too. And except sometimes, we are empaths, right?
We are empaths. We care about other people.
And sometimes we like to forgive and we like to put the past behind us.
Yeah.
And so there are some moments where I call my mom up and say, hey, Mom, I'm really sorry that I said those mean, hurtful things, called you a racist and that you deserve to die. And I said all that. I want to put the past behind us. And also, I would really like to ask you if you could deposit $1,000 into my bank account.
Yeah. That's really sweet of you to do that. That's really forgiving.
Because
nice.
The past is the past.
The past is
I've
the
changed,
past.
And I've decided to decided to forgive you. And
You go through this cycle.
I'm asking for your help.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is a cycle of forgiveness that you go through, and it happens about once a month around.
Yeah, around rent paying time.
Yeah. But it's like a cycle that, like, you know.
Yeah.
And you follow.
And she says, and she usually says, like, Cole, honey, it's tough. Like, you really let me have it on that last phone call, and this is tough for me to just forget about, because I'm a person and I remember these things. I have a memory, but, you know, I really want what's best for you. So I'm going to transfer the money by the 1st of the month because I want you to keep pursuing your dreams as a slam poet out there in LA. And I say, thank you so much, Mom. I love you so much. And then we hang up. And then, you know, a week later, my mom calls again. Hey, Cole, how's it going?
Hang up the fucking phone, you dumb bitch. I don't want to fucking talk to you. This relationship is over. Don't ever fucking talk to me again, you bitch. I fucking hate you.
And then it's just this cycle of, you know, that's what we do for the first 4 weeks of the month. And then those last couple days.
As soon as that check clears, that next phone call is happening where you're berating them for their political views. Yeah.
So that's what we do. That's what this podcast is all about.
That's what it's all about. And then you'll even use your design work, so like Photoshop skills. You will put a Bernie T-shirt on your Republican parents.
Oh yeah,
like in Photoshop.
Yeah, so good to be back home with the fam. And I put like Biden stuff on all of them.
Nice.
And it's just blatantly Photoshopped.
Yeah, it's like a sticker on a It's not even like, you know, it doesn't even look like a real shirt.
It's like two-dimensional. Yeah.
It's like it's two-dimensional. It's handwritten.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they get it.
Right.
And then you get in an argument with your family about, like, hey, can you remove that? Like, I don't like that. And then, like, I made it my public profile picture.
Right. Yeah. So proud of my family. I love my family. And just all Biden stuff. So So we encourage all our listeners who have any conservative family members to cut them off. Berate them. Tell them that they're stupid and racist. And
if your parents are paying for your stuff and they are cutting you off because you're a jerk, maybe they should contribute to the Two Woke Boys podcast.
Yes.
Maybe pay that rent to the Woke Boys.
Yeah. Pay our rent.
Yeah. Because we live rent free in your head.
In your head.
Yeah.
But we also do have to pay rent.
Yeah, and you got to pay rent for us to be in your
head,
because
rent free.
Yeah, if that doesn't make sense to you, if that sounds like the dumbest thing you've ever heard, then you're an idiot.
Yeah,
and maybe we should be in your head because there's no brain in there.
Nice.
Yeah, your brain.
There's a lot of room to move around in there with no fucking brain. It's just an empty skull. Yeah,
it's a 2-bedroom apartment.
It's a mansion in there. Yeah,
unfurnished.
Right.
And by unfurnished, I mean no brain.
Nice. Yeah, we are just on fire today.
So fire. Yeah.
So the VMA awards were last week, the MTV VMA awards, and we love this type of stuff because we are so plugged into music and pop culture, and like we are celebrities ourselves. So we were there, you know, we were on the red carpet.
Yep.
And Lizzo won an award, and she clapped back at some of her haters, like Aries Spears, who apparently is a comedian, who said some very mean things about Lizzo's weight, and we completely disagree. We are so body positive. We think Lizzo is a queen, and you know, she doesn't need to hit us up in our DMs because, like, she has a boyfriend, and we're going to respect that.
Respect Lizzo's
the sanctity of her relationship, and you might say that hasn't stopped us from other, like, more conventionally attractive women from, like, trying to solicit DMs from them, even if they're married or in relationships. But this is different. You know, we have so much respect for Lizzo. We would never.
We wouldn't want to bridge a professional relationship.
Yeah, exactly. It's a professional. We don't want to we don't want to mix business and pleasure. And we've, you know, certainly had a lot of business with her because we're celebs just like she is.
And we need to have more business with her.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to invite us to the red carpet.
Yeah.
And then maybe sit somewhere else.
Yeah, but
and we'll kind of be there, and they'll be like, "Oh, who are you here with?" And we'll be like, "We're single dudes here by ourselves."
Right.
Yeah. And they'll be like, "Why are there 2 seats open right next to you?" And like, "Oh, that's why did both of those seats say Lizzo on it?" It's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
She'll be back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, we were there, and so Lizzo clapped back at her haters because she's a queen.
Aries Spears was shitting on her, and in this video here, I could pull up that video, I guess. He said a bunch of mean shit about Lizzo. We can play a part of it, I guess. I don't want to play the whole thing, I don't think, but let's see if we got this sound here.
Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
Wow.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Very beautiful girl. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo.
That's pretty much the gist of the whole thing. He really goes after her for all that stuff, and we hate that.
Yeah.
We love Lizzo.
Yeah.
And it's certainly not that there's some good points he makes in there.
No.
Like about it's not healthy to be that overweight or whatever.
No, it is healthy.
It's very healthy.
Health comes at all sizes.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And there are doctors that are saying that.
Right.
And those doctors aren't completely full of shit.
No.
Those are good doctors.
Yeah.
That you want to see.
Yeah. If you go to a doctor and you're like morbidly obese and you're at high risk for heart disease, diabetes, all these weight-related illnesses, it's good for a doctor to tell you that you're perfect just the way you are. You got this. You're slay queen.
Yeah. So
or king.
What would be worse? You go to a doctor and they diagnose you with obesity, chronic obesity, and diabetes, or you go to a doctor and they diagnose you with slay queen.
Obviously, the second one.
I mean, yeah. So they'll be like, we have to diagnose you. You have a condition called being a girl boss.
Love that.
And then they play that. I do my hair, nails, check my nails.
Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
And they play that, and you're like, I do feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, was there any test done? And you're like, girl, you don't need no test. And then you just walk out.
You don't need no test to prove that you're a queen.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
But maybe don't eat sugar or,
But if you want to, then
go ahead.
You do what you want because you're a girl boss.
Yep.
So, yeah, we love this type of movement, this whole body positive thing, healthy at any size. And it's definitely not a complete overcorrection of previous meanness and injustices against fat people, and now we've swung so far in the other direction that we see obesity as something to be celebrated.
People like fat people have become a race.
Right.
Yeah.
Fat people are a race. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a race.
And it's not an overcorrection. It's
and they
a
are
good
marginalized
correction.
for their race. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they take up a significant portion of the population.
Yeah.
And not just because they physically take up a large portion. There's a lot of people that are technically obese.
Right. And fat people are a race. They are a protective class. And we say this as, we must acknowledge our thin privilege, okay? We have thin privilege, and it's not just because we make the choice to work out and eat healthy and have a healthy lifestyle.
No.
It's not that. We just have the privilege.
Yeah, it's privilege.
Just like white privilege. It's no different. No different than white privilege.
Yeah.
Thin privilege.
I mean, think how much privilege we have. Thin and white privilege.
And just like really handsome and alpha and jacked.
Rich.
And rich and smart.
Yeah. I
and
mean,
intellectual. And the voice of
we
women
do this
and
podcast
people of color. And woke and feminist. And it's a lot of privileges we have.
We do this podcast because we are sorry and we feel guilt for how good we have it. You know?
Yep.
And that's what this podcast is all about, is us apologizing for existing.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
Yeah. And now that we've said that, you need to forgive us for being straight white cis men.
Yeah.
Because we are the only good ones.
Yep.
So we said we're fucking sorry, all right?
Yeah, bitch.
Isn't that
We're
enough?
fucking
bitch?
sorry.
Jesus
How many
Christ.
times do you want us to fucking
Do you want us
apologize?
to do an hour of fucking saying we're sorry every week?
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
We kind of do that.
Yeah,
but,
we basically do that. Yeah.
But it's also, we do other stuff, okay?
Yeah.
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 We are sorry. So fucking.
So let's move on.
Get over it. Yeah.
But other white people.
You're going to bring it up again?
Yeah.
Really?
Other
God
white
damn
people
it.
should never stop apologizing.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
it's okay for us.
Yeah. And
not
we
to.
will go online and demand that they make those apologies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So at the VMAs, also, Johnny Depp was there. He made a surprise appearance and joked that he needed the work. And this is just so abhorrent that he's out there.
Guess who wasn't
parading
there?
around? Amber Heard.
Yep.
Yeah, where was she?
Probably crying and shitting in bed at home, maybe.
Who knows?
That's a thing she might be doing.
Yeah.
So, sorry to her.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something right now, Amber. If you need work, I have a role that you can fill in a movie that I'm producing. So,
I didn't know you had like a script for.
It's like an improvised thing.
Okay.
There's like not a lot of dialogue. I mean, there's some dialogue, but it's like you just being like, yes.
So what's the storyline of the movie?
Well, it's like it's a love story.
A love story. Okay.
Yeah. It's a very sensual love story.
Where she would be the female protagonist.
Yeah.
You would be the
She'd
male.
be the lead.
The female lead.
The female
You'd be the
lead.
male
Yeah,
lead.
this is a very progressive film.
Okay.
That stars her.
Okay.
And it celebrates her body. So it'd be full nude.
So what's like the plot of this
I'm still
movie?
working on that plot thing,
Okay. That
It's
seems
I'm still learning how to write.
That seems
the
like
movie.
what you figure out first.
No.
Like,
See, every director has a process. My process is I work from the sex scene out.
Okay.
That's where the movie, because I feel like that's where the movie really comes together, is when me and Amber bang.
Yeah.
And from then on, I'll just figure it out from there. But that's how the movie starts and ends.
So it's just sex between you two.
Yeah, well, you could say that, but it's not. There's other stuff going on too.
Right.
Like I'll say stuff and she'll say stuff like how good it is probably.
Yeah.
And shit like that,
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like we got to get together and write. That's the most important.
Let's just write.
We just got to write the movie.
Yeah. Hey, come on. Hey, girl, let's write.
I'm not this kind of director that's like, oh, do what I say because I wrote the movie and directed it. I'm winging it.
It's a collaborative process.
I'm winging it, dude.
Yeah.
Just because I'm sitting in the director's chair and I got that little that thing and I'm clipping everybody and I'm telling camera guys to shut the fuck up and stuff and I'm yelling at everybody
right
while I'm wearing a beret and stuff. That's not important, okay?
Right.
We can definitely work together on this movie.
Yeah, definitely. And and we, I put this offer out there to like aspiring slam poets. I'll say the same thing to aspiring female screenwriters, particularly. Let's write sometime. Let's have a writers group.
Poetry,
let's just,
writing.
Let's just get together and write.
Draw. I can draw. If I can make a stick figure or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey,
let's write sometime.
Let's put pen to paper.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to, or pencil to paper, or paint to canvas, or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're an artsy bitch, hit us up.
That's right.
Whatever your art is, we do that too.
Totally.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was disgusting that Johnny Depp was out there like uncanceled or whatever at
that's crazy.
at the VMAs. That is just so, and we love telling women that like, look, we were on Amber Heard's side in the whole trial. We think that she should have won, he should have lost. We hate him and we love her because believe all women, we love Amber Heard. And then we've encountered a lot of women after saying that who are like, oh no, I'm actually on team Johnny because it seems like the evidence was in his favor. And then we'll be like, JK, that's what we mean too.
Yeah.
You know, we're totally on his side too.
That's one response we'll have. Another response will be like, oh, why don't you fuck him then? You know, one of those responses where we just flip the fuck out.
Right.
Like, oh, you like that guy, so obviously you want to fuck him. Cool.
Yeah. Well, that's, we don't, that's more of a rare response.
Yeah, we don't react like that at all.
No,
ever.
Totally not.
Like if we watch a movie with a woman and she's like, I like
that guy's
actor.
hot. Yeah.
Oh,
is he? Why don't you fuck him then, bitch?
He's a good actor. Oh, I bet he would act like he had a good time when he was fucking you, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Are you saying there's other hot guys besides me, bitch? Huh?
How could you
Is that
say
what you're
that?
saying?
How could you say that
Ryan
about
Gosling is
us?
hot? Oh, you want to fall in love with him? Oh, he's jacked and hot and cool? Cooler than me? More jacked than me? How dare you fucking say that, bitch? I'm hotter than him. I'm better looking than him. I'm cooler than him. How dare you fucking come into my home and say that another man is more of a better man than me? How fucking dare you, you stupid bitch? Fuck you. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of my house. How dare you ever compliment another man there? Get the fuck out of here.
And so sometimes we get a little emotional when we...
Because we're empaths.
Yeah, so just don't...
We're empathetic.
Don't say stuff like that
Yeah,
when you're watching rom-coms with us.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, we're just trying to have a good time.
And that's totally not why we'll only put on rom-coms with like very unconventional male leads. Like we'll put on When Harry Met Sally. And so like you're not going to fucking say that Billy Crystal is hotter than us, you know?
No. Yeah,
that guy?
That's a good point.
Yeah. So we'll put that on. We'll put on Woody Allen movies.
We'll also say that he sucks.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Unless you say that you're on his side, then we'll say we're on his side.
Yeah,
whatever it takes.
Whatever
to have
we're
sex
agreeing with you regardless.
What other movies do we put on? Any Billy Crystal rom-com, Woody Allen, who are other like... We'll put on a Master of None. Aziz Ansari. Yeah, you're gonna think that that guy's a better catch than us. I don't think so. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Any other?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like those are
just
good.
anything with where the male lead is markedly less desirable than us.
Yeah. We would watch She-Hulk with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll watch anything with a female lead.
Did you watch She-Hulk?
Oh, yeah, I've seen the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I watched.
Just don't ask me about any plot points or stories but I've totally seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched the first episode.
Oh, you actually did?
Yeah, and it was definitely not dumb as shit. It was great.
Yeah.
This lady, she's a lawyer. She's a girl boss.
Attorney at law.
She's a girl boss lawyer. And, there's an event that makes her this green thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she like realizes she has all this power, right? But like, you know how like the Hulk guy, he like flips out and he's like, can't control it. It's like he's a spaz or whatever. Well, she can control it because she's a woman. And that's...
So it's not just triggered by when she's angry? Like
No, it is, but she learned to control it because being a woman has her in a constant state of anger and fear or whatever. Like fear and anger trigger it, right?
Yeah.
But she's like, I'm a woman, so I'm always in that anyway. So she's like just able to like be a green huge thing and just be chill.
Nice.
And then the guy's like, how do you do? You know, he's a dumb... Right. Every guy in a movie now is like a dumb fuck.
We love that. Yeah.
That's really cool. It really portrays guys in a great light. He's like, oh, how are you? Okay, how are you not flipping out? And she's like, I'm cool, I guess, you know? And then she's just... It's a pretty not ridiculous show.
Nice. It sounds awesome. Well, it is awesome because I've definitely seen it myself too. And if you are a girl boss out there who wants to watch She-Hulk, attorney at law. And if you are an attorney at law or a law student, you want to come over here with your nice like tailored suit, the nice like slim fitting, the pantsuit, the nice like tailored, very
dress
it's
thing.
Like
it's very
it's
like
shaped
just tight as shit.
Yeah, it's shaped like
the
hourglass suit. Yeah. And then you come in, you've got your little briefcase right, with all your files and stuff in there, and your glasses, and you want to take them off and then take out your
pop that
ponytail and just let it down. It's like, all right, work is over.
And you
now
like
the
weren't
fun
you
times
weren't
are
hot
here.
when your hair was up in a ponytail
right.
and like you were wearing glasses. You're like, what a dork! This
what a nerd.
Perfect 10 hourglass figure.
Yeah, what a nerd.
Unbelievably
weird bitch.
shaped woman wearing a pantsuit. How unattractive is this?
No one sees her beauty.
No one
except
saw
for us.
that she was hot. Yeah,
we saw it within. There's just something about her that
it wasn't that she was an absolute 10, and there's no outfit that can hide that she's absolutely gorgeous.
No, everyone is fooled by the fact that she wears glasses and
like
that her hair is.
They're like, "Hey, dork."
Yeah.
Hey, dork, with your fucking
hey nerd, give me
briefcase. What do you got in there? Papers.
Yeah, give me your lunch money.
You dork.
You stupid nerd bitch. Yeah.
Yeah,
we would never take you to the prom.
Yeah, are you kidding me? We play sports.
Yeah, because I'm the quarterback.
Yeah, we play football and bully dorks like you.
And we only date the cheerleaders.
Yeah, we would never.
Not you.
We would never be seen with a hot lawyer bitch like you.
And then we come out.
But then she goes to lunch one day and just fucking...
Just lets it all down. Yeah.
Fucking pulls the hair out, takes the glasses off, and then everybody's like, oh shit!
Oh my god! What?
She was hot
this
whole
her?
time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And then you see us. The camera pans over to us. We're like, yeah, we actually knew she was hot the whole time.
We believed in her,
and we're dating her.
Yeah.
So back off because you can't have her.
Yeah, back off, football
quarterback, bro.
Yeah,
because she's ours.
Yeah, go fuck all the cheerleaders, you loser.
And then all those cheerleaders will just grow up to be like just loser, like stay-at-home moms who get like fat, stupid fat bitch, right?
Fucking fat losers.
And then the nerdy girl will be the
still hot,
yeah, will grow up to be the successful attorney at law, and she will date us, and the good guys always win in the end.
That's for sure how that works. Yeah,
right. We've watched every Darman short film. Yeah. And we always know that
we should talk about Darman more on this show.
Yeah, we always know that the nerd and the one who's bullied always comes out on top, and then the cool people always peak in high school, and then the rest of their lives are just garbage.
Yeah.
And we didn't peak in high school, okay?
Yeah.
Our prime is yet to come.
Nice.
All you losers, you peaked in high school, but not us. We were the outcasts. But now look who's laughing. Look who's laughing. Us.
Yeah.
We're laughing now.
We got a podcast.
Yeah.
Where's your podcast?
Where's your
guy
podcast?
From high school?
Yeah.
You didn't fucking graduate from high school fucking 15 years ago and start a podcast is the only thing you've ever really done in your life? What kind of a loser are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? I got a job at a good business
9 to 5 job. I work at a bank.
I've worked my way up the company, and now I'm an executive. What a fucking loser! Yeah. You work at a fucking investment firm.
What a joke!
What a fucking nerd, dude.
Yeah.
We have a podcast.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah. We have so much going for us.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Totally. So,
yeah.
Let's see. We got a few minutes left. We've got this Hillary thing. We love Hillary Clinton. She came out in defense of the embattled Finland Prime Minister Sanna Marin.
Oh, this was the lady that was like partying
and like twerking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
any woman twerking, we're gonna side with her.
Yes. Yeah, that's just as a good rule of thumb.
Yeah. So there's a woman slutting it up, we're probably on her side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hillary came out and she posted a picture of herself dancing like while on a vacation as Secretary of State. And she's like, keep dancing, Sana Martin. And we love that. And Sana replied with like the heart eyes emoji. And we love just, this women fellowship. And
in government.
Yeah, we love that. And so, Sana, if you're watching this, hit us up in our, you haven't hit us up yet from last week, which is why,
Look, we have club music we can play here. Twerking goes on. We have glow sticks and nightlife stuff here. Molly, whatever shit you're into, we got that. So
we have all the party drugs.
Yeah,
here.
we got all of it that you need. So hit us up, and we would love to be a place where you can grind.
Yeah. On us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess what? We do have a lot of cameras here, and a lot of them are running, but I promise you right now that footage is not going to leak.
No.
And if it does,
it's because you didn't pay us the millions we demanded in hush
security
money.
Fees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like
someone called it hush money.
It costs a lot of money to keep files from getting out.
Yeah.
And that's just because hackers, not because we sent it
threatened
out.
to release the footage. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just want to help.
Yeah. Yeah. So hit us up. Sana Martin. Anything else you wanted to cover, Chris?
Let's see.
Oh, there's this OnlyFans model who was accused of killing her boyfriend, Courtney Clenny. She's been denied bond.
Where did this happen? This Courtney Clenny situation.
So
an OnlyFans model
stabbed her boyfriend to death.
Wow.
And she's in jail. So maybe conjugal visits we could make to her. I mean, she's single now.
Yeah.
And
she's probably going through some trauma for no longer having
super vulnerable. Her boyfriend died. Yeah.
Her boyfriend died. I mean, she did kill him.
Yeah, she's the reason for it.
Yeah, but still, that is a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just as traumatic to lose a loved one, even if you kill them.
Yeah.
Like O.J. Simpson seemed pretty torn up about that situation.
Yeah.
Like he wrote a book about if he did do it, which he didn't, but if he did do it, it would have been because he loved her.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, it happened in Miami. And now her attorney is arguing for at worst manslaughter.
Okay. That's fair. Manslaughter seems like a reasonable reasonable
and
charge.
She stabbed this guy with a kitchen knife. But it was definitely his fault. He certainly had it coming because believe all women.
Yeah.
So
and since it was a kitchen knife, it's probably just an accident. She's probably trying to cut tomatoes or something. She was like trying to cut a sandwich in half and he just
she slipped and fell and stabbed him 26 times.
Yeah. Oh, it's 26 times?
Something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, like if you fall, like how many times do you go like that?
Yeah.
You know? Like that's just like, whoa,
to break your fall. Oh, I gotta break my fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
No. Oh, that was right into your chest and neck. Oh.
Thanks for breaking my fall.
Oh, no.
Are you okay? I didn't want to drop the knife and get anybody hurt.
Right.
So I was holding onto it very tightly in a stabbing downward motion.
Right.
So a lot of accidents happen in the kitchen, you know? So it's just dangerous in there, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you have anything that you would like to plug here?
I don't think so. Just hit me up in my DMs, Sydney Sweeney, women who are affected by the tropical storm that's going on. Let's see. Yeah, Courtney Clenny will make a conjugal visit to her in prison. And if you're a woman who supports, if you're a woman who's mad that Johnny Depp was at the VMAs and you support Amber Heard, hit me up. But also, if you're a woman who supported Johnny Depp in the trial, hit me up. So that's just all women.
All women.
Yeah. Because you'd fall into one camp. So, so literally all women hit me up. So thanks.
Yeah. So let's see. Come visit ally of the show, Jeff Zinasek, on the road in Tacoma, Washington. I believe that'll be this week when this episode comes out. So if you're in the Tacoma, Washington area, come see Jeff Zinasek there. Opening for JP Sears. Let's see. Upcoming shows will be Buffalo, New York, Salt Lake City, Utah, Tampa, Florida, Clive, Iowa, Wichita, Kansas, and Topeka, Kansas. And more dates are coming to jeffzinasek.com. So come out and see me there. And then follow allies of the show, Malcolm Kellner and Jeff Zinasek, on our socials. And, come check us out there. There's content on there, all that stuff. Also follow the show, toowokeboys, on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube videos. We love engaging with you guys on the comments there, so that's a fun place. Let's see. Send us emails. We'd love to have you guys share articles to toowokeboys@gmail.com. And we'd love to give you advice as well. So, we will obviously fix your problems because we rule. And then support the show, Venmo or Cash App, TheSlutFund. And we would love to have you guys support the show. And then, also, give us 5-star reviews on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. We're very close to 100 reviews on iTunes and very close to 50 reviews on Spotify. So please give us more reviews. That really helps us. That being said, thank you for listening to episode 110 of the Two Woke Boys podcast. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are two
Woke Boys.
Whoops.
Can you hear my voice this time?